Matt Diavella is you're not gonna need an introduction if you're watching this. Matt Diavella has a number of videos relating to morning routines, and he's an obvious resource on the subject. In this video, I'll go through the morning routine he created in his latest attempt to find the perfect routine for himself. So let's go through it. Wake up is around 7 AM and he brushes his teeth. Stretch for 5 to 10 minutes to get the body going. Put on pants. Pants? Doesn't he live in California? Do you need pants there? The minimalist thing. I must only own one attire for my lower body. Then he walks around the neighborhood for 10 to 15 minutes. And when he gets back, he makes a coffee and lights something that smells good. Then he starts work at around 7:30 and he immediately starts working on ideas. That's his routine, and I need to adapt it a little bit to myself in my situation. He says that exclusive meditation would be redundant because the walk has sort of the same effect. To get the most out of the meditative effect of the walk, I'm not gonna bring my headphones and not check my phone during this walk. 99% of the time when I leave my home, I'm listening to music or podcast, or I'm already with someone. So that's gonna be a change. And on the same note, he's avoiding checking his email before 11 AM, and that's not an issue for me because I receive 1 to 2 emails every day. Instead, I'm implementing a no phone before 11 AM policy, because otherwise I find myself binging unnecessary content when I have the time in the morning. And now, since I'm a normal person, I have a normal job I need to go to, but I don't start until a bit later, so I'm gonna see if this routine has the same effect on my creativity, and I'll work on video ideas as soon as I'm done with the routine. Typically when I leave the house after 10 to 15 minutes upon waking up, it means that I'm in a rush. Today was completely opposite. I had a slow-paced walk around. I noticed some nice plant-filled balconies and some niche stores that I haven't noticed before, right around the corner from where I live. I like being productive in the mornings, but whatever I do first thing just feels too early. So that's why I enjoy Matt's hybrid, where he does some simple and time-constricted tasks just to get going, and then go straight to work after that. Oh yeah, and I failed the no phone before 11 o'clock this morning at the toilet. I just came back from a highly pleasant morning walk. Almost no people outside. I think part of it is also that I have consistently been getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep, so I feel rested even though I wake up relatively early, even in the weekends. Also, I guess partly because the police just sent a text message to everybody telling us to be more careful when we go outside these days because of the virus spreading. Coffee time. This routine has so far been a good way of reducing resistance against getting up in the morning because of its simplicity, and also creating momentum to get right into scribbling or editing on videos. However, in the perfect world, I would start the day with a workout, because in reality I'm a champion at putting off and putting off and putting off going to the gym until when every bit of motivation is gone. I don't prefer working out in the morning, but I prefer having worked out in the morning, if that makes sense. I'm struggling with a no phone before 11 AM rule. I'm fine during the walk because that's holy time, but when I get back and I'm in the kitchen making food or making coffee, it's just so nice listening to a podcast or an audiobook. And if someone calls, am I just supposed to leave them? Or if I get a text message, I need to check it immediately, right? I think a no phone for a week experiment would suit me well at some point in 5 years. I'm working from home because of the virus right now. I had a positive experience with this morning routine related to working home. Yes, I have to wake up 30 minutes earlier, but in return, I'm waking up to do something for myself, to have a little stretch, to have a walk, to get a coffee. It's easier if you're doing it for something you have planned for yourself, which increases the wake-up motivation. Just a little thought. Alright, I'm done with Matt. I'm done with this video compiled of poorly-ish formulated rants. You're welcome. And it's time for the last one. So I've tried a handful of different morning routines now, and I can see how they can be used to seek different outcomes. On one hand, we have the spiritual, introspective ones that contain self-reflection in the form of gratitude, affirmations, visualization, where you actively seek inwards. And these could have the effect of influencing your attitude and mindset throughout the day. But Matt is
not very spiritual, and definitely not into woo-woo stuff, but
on the other hand, we have these kind of more passively mindful routines like this one that I would categorize as more of a method of smoothing out the transition between sleeping and doing creative work. Thank you. Whoa, all the way to the end, huh? If you agree that this is a video, then give it a thumbs up. Just because. Thank you for watching.